Good morning, Valley Crossing. Today is Wednesday, May 19th. I'm Eleanor, here to welcome you to your Valley News Network. We're glad to have you watching both in school and at home. Today's announcements are you in 3rd or 4th grade, and would you like to be part of the VNN crew next year? With a group grown up at home, you can fill out the registration form online. You will find information and the link to sign up for the Valley News Network on the Valley Crossing website under Students. In the news today, people of the Jewish faith observe Shavuot from Sunday evening to last evening, also called the Pentecost or the Festival of Weeks. The holiday combines two major religious observances. First, the grain harvest of the early summer. Second is the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai. Typically, the synagogue is decorated with fruits and flowers to celebrate the early summer harvest and is customary to study the Torah and the read of the Book of Ruth. Now back to Ian with the weather today.
Thank you, Eleanor. I'm Ian to tell you about today's weather. The outlook for today is cloudy with a chance of rain. The current temperature is 64 degrees. The predicted high is 76 degrees and the predicted low is 63 degrees. Now back to Eleanor at the news desk.
Thank you, Ian. Now to Madeline with the special reports.
Thank you, Eleanor. I'm Madeline here with the joke of the day. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Little boy.
Little boy who?
Little boy that can't reach the doorbell.
Ha 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 ha.
We also have Miss Mary here with our final Wonder Wednesday video as we prepare for our author visit from Kelly Corrigan tomorrow. Enjoy!
Hello, friends, and happy final Wonder Wednesday in preparation for our author visit tomorrow morning via Zoom at 9:30. This week, you've been writing questions, wonderings that you're curious about with Kelly as an author. So let me share some of them with you. There were two mainly topics that came through in your questions all the way from kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You wanted to know, what's the backstory? What inspired Kelly to write Hello World? Why Hello World, the title, and why now? The second thing you're wondering was, how did she become an author? What was the story? Did she always want to be an author? So her history of becoming an author. So I think with those two big wonderings, let's ask her. Let's ask those questions tomorrow morning right away. There's a whole host of other questions that I'm hoping we're going to get to. Probably too many for us to get to in just one sitting, but we are going to find out a lot. So, as I'm also curious now as we're ending this kind of crazy year, here's your Wednesday wondering for the week, for in your classroom or with your friends. I'm curious about what you might miss about school in a pandemic. What was something you weren't expecting to go through that we have and that you might just miss? Because next year, we're hoping to get back to normal. So thinking forward, what also might be something that you're looking forward to next year in school? Share what you might miss this year and what you're looking forward to next year with your friends around you or your class. See if you can get to know a little bit more about them and even ask your teacher what they might miss or what they might be looking forward to next year. That's our wondering for this Wednesday. And we're going to keep our minds open to wondering about Kelly Corrigan as an author and hopefully finding out the answers to our questions tomorrow morning. See you then.
Thanks, Miss Mary. Now back to Eleanor at the news desk.
Thank you, Madeline. Now to Lydia in the birthday corner.
Thank you, Eleanor. I'm Lydia, and I want to wish some special birthday messages to Symphony in Mrs. Woden's class and Natalie in Mr. Singleton's class. I hope you have a wonderful day. We will continue to send messages to our summer birthdays. Here are some August birthdays.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Franzen, and I'm here to wish a couple of happy birthdays to some of our friends celebrating in August. On August 2nd, Anders S. in Ms. Stuvey's class and McKenna in Mrs. Dobbs's class will celebrate their birthday. On August 3rd, Gazelle from Mrs. Bovey's home base. And then on August 4th, Neha from Mr. Singleton's home base will be celebrating a birthday. On August 5th, From Mrs. Pendergrass's class, we have Anders L. And from my home base on August 5th, Jules will celebrate her birthday. On August 7th, from Mrs. Harper's class, Olivia. And from Mrs. Casey's class, Catalea will celebrate her birthday. On August 8th, happy birthday, Colin, in Mrs. Bryant's class. And then finally on August 9th, in Mrs. Oslin's class is Suleiman. Happy birthday to all of our August birthday friends.
Something interesting about today, May 19th, is that today is Sam Smith's birthday today. He is a famous singer. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
We will end our time with a mindful moment. This week we will practice the art of giving compliments to others. Mindfulness can also be about showing compassion in ourselves and others. For today's practice, you will offer a compliment to a peer, family member, or someone that is genuine and specific. Dr. Gervais gave us examples on Monday. If you can try to give a compliment to a new person each day this week. Once you receive a compliment, sit with the compliment for a moment before responding. The person who provided the compliment should notice what it felt like to give a compliment. The person receiving the compliment should notice what or where in their body they feel the compliment. Notice what thoughts you are having. Notice how the compliment makes you feel. Once you have taken time to practice these mindful tools, respond to the person providing the compliment with a thank you. Teachers, feel free to pause the video or offer time today for students to participate in this mindful activity. Now back to Eleanor at the news desk.
Thank you, Ian, Madeline, Lydia, and Sid behind the camera. And thanks to everyone who tuned into VNN today. Have a great day. Peace.